Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound Divination Wave, and this is day 3 of the July daily draws. So as we close out the weekend and approach a new week, let's see what message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Gilded Tower Royale, followed by an Oracle card from the Earthcraft Oracle. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Two of Pentacles. So it's all about keeping the flow of energy going, keeping the flow of what we're doing, keeping things moving, keeping things into balance, keeping that flow going. And sometimes it's difficult to do that when there's a lot of things going around us, keeping and maintaining that flow and balance. But this card is saying that this is what we need to be doing. This is what we need to be thinking about, keeping that flow of energy going from one thing to another. And like the ship has to struggle to keep upright. We have to make sure that he's standing on a rock. He's got the sea going around him, so he's on firm footing. So make sure we have on firm footing, that we're grounded. We have sure foundation, a firm footing, so that at least helps us to maintain the balance. Because then we've only it's not just a case then of trying to keep our balance as well as balancing the other things around us, the things that we're doing. If we're on the firm footing and we've got our own balance and we're centered in ourselves, then that's one less thing to worry about, and it makes it easier then to take care of the things in our lives that we need to take care of. And it's a question of the different aspects of our lives. There may be different aspects of our lives that we need, to keep going, keep flowing, and they're all connected because this rainbow connects them here. So one thing in our lives impacts on another thing on our lives. So we need to keep that going, and then we need to keep that going, and we need to see how they connect and keep the energy flowing between them. So all the different tasks that we have to do, and the responsibilities that we have, and trying to keep each of them moving and working together rather than and against each other. So it's a question of prioritizing. It's a question of not focusing on just one thing, but making sure that everything is taken care of. There's a balance. There's that balance and flow of energy. So that's what this card is saying to us. Is that as we finish off the week and finish off the weekend and approach a new week, this is what we have to bear in mind. That we have to make sure that the different aspects that connect to each other are being balanced and taken care of, and are connecting with each other in the right way, so that we can keep that good energy flowing, and that we keep ourselves on a sure footing as well as individuals, as within ourselves, that centeredness, that rootedness, so that it becomes, so that we're not, because if we're unbalanced, we're moving about, it's going to be harder to keep the responsibilities and tasks in our lives in balance and connectedness, because we're off balance, we're disconnected and off balance, and that's going to make them go off balance, because we're not sort of on a sure footing. So make sure we're on a sure footing, and then attend to the things that we need to tend to, making sure that everything flows together in a connected and positive way. So that's what this card is saying to us today, is that keep things in balance, keep things flowing, and recognize that things are connected. You're connected to the different things, and the things that you're doing are connected. One impacts another, and when one's out of whack, the other one goes out of whack, because they're connected, and the energy impacts each other. So make sure that your energy is right, and then make sure the energy of what you're doing is flowing and in balance. So those are the two things this card is saying to keep in mind. Okay, so let's have a look at the Oracle. See what the Oracle has to say to us today. Okay, so here we go. Today we will go there. And our Oracle card is Run with Wolves. And I just say, look at that swirling energy. And it may seem that the energy is swirling around you like the waves here, but you have to move through that. You have to keep the balance through that, and run with wolves. So we've had Raven energy in the past day or so, and now we've got the Wolf energy. Run with wolves. So this is about communication, because remember, wolves howl at the moon and communicate their location, issue warnings. They're loyal pack animals, so there's running with the wolves means run with the pack. So that means recognize that you're not on your own, and that the safety in numbers, and value the community that you have and the relationships you have that will help you in your purpose. So maybe you're questioning your interactions with others and your relationships. Make sure that your relationships align with your purpose and are the ones that help you to bring things into balance and don't throw you off. The ones that throw you off are the ones that maybe, not saying you need to get rid of, but it's the ones that help you bring things into balance. It's the ones that strengthen you and help to keep you grounded. The ones that support you, that you need to really connect with and get the energy flowing in. Those are the relationships that are going to be your core support. So think about keeping those in balance as we move forward. Okay, so that was today's message. I'll be back as we start the new week tomorrow with day 4. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.